Good morning, friends, and welcome to our new report which we have released on the quarterly earnings strategy play. Friends, as we all know that we have been releasing these reports and which helps the trader clients to play as per the results which we are expecting, which are likely to come out with. Friends, our basic objective behind releasing this report is that we come out with the action plan to be taken in terms of the companies which are likely to come out with the results based on the expectations on how the companies would deliver, plus the technical check which we do in those stocks. In our new report, we have covered 3 stocks which are likely to come out with the results tomorrow. The 3 companies are Arvind, Ranbaxy and Union Bank of India. First and foremost, we will be covering Arvind. Friends, Arvind is likely to come out with the results which are likely to be very good, where we are expecting the PAT to grow by around 22% to around 75 crores. This is because the company has been operating with a manufacturing capacity of around 87% in the last quarter, and this capacity is also likely to pick up to around 90% in the 4th quarter. In terms of the overall domestic sales, they have been very strong because of the back of the branding from Lee, Levis, Pepe, etc. And the company, because the sales is more domestic driven, it has been less affected from the slowdown in the US and the European nations. So overall, it's looking very positive for the stock.
Let's now have a technical check on Arvind Limited. The current market price is 91.3. If we go on to see the charts, the stock is just entered the supply zone and it is about to cross it. So it's a buy above 93 with a stop loss at 89 for a target of 101 and 107, as can be seen from the supply zone in the chart. The support 1 can be kept at 88.9, support 2 can be kept at 87.2. The resistance 1 could be seen at 101, whereas resistance 2 can be seen at 107. The wild swing long-term support can be kept at 80.2 and long-term resistance can be seen at 111 for the stock.
Next company is Ranbaxy. Ranbaxy is likely to come out with some very robust results for the last quarter, where the company are expecting the sales growth of around 76% and the PAT is likely to grow by around 140% to around 732 crores. Now this robust results is likely because of the sales from the Lipitor medicine. However, going ahead, the exclusivity of the Lipitor for Ranbaxy is likely to end and we would see more players coming into the sale of this medicine. So in going ahead, the results are likely to stabilize for Ranbaxy. In terms of the results for the last few quarters which the company has come out with, the Ranbaxy has come out with results which have been in line with the expectations for around 4 times out of the 5 quarters which the company has come out with. So overall, it's looking okay for Ranbaxy, but we will have to have a technical check as to what action plan can be taken for this company.
Let's now have a technical check on Ranbaxy. The current market price is 501. As can be seen from the chart, the stock is in between the demand zone and supply zone, with demand zone at 489 and 481 and supply zone at 515 and 530. So it should be a good buy around 490, 492 levels with a stop loss at 481 for a target of 515 and 530, as can be seen from the charts. The support 1 is at 489, support 2 is at 481, so resistance 1 is at 515, whereas resistance 2 can be seen at 530. The long term support for the stock is at 467, whereas long term resistance can be seen at 561 for Ranbaxy.
The next company is Union Bank of India. When this bank is likely to again come out with some very strong numbers, because the company we are expecting that the company has been delivering a strong top line growth at around 30%. However, in terms of the net profit, we have seen the performance has been very variable, because it has been there has been a growth of around 6% to a degrowth of around 60% in the last few quarters. So on that front, there is not much clarity. But what we feel is that in the last quarterly results, the bank has paid a good advance tax numbers, and hence we feel that the overall company's results could be much better than what we are expecting. And in terms of the NIMs, we have seen a strong growth in the last few quarters, but the asset quality has been one of the major concern from the bank. For the December quarter, we have seen the asset quality, the NPAs have been somewhere around 1.8%, which is not looking very good. But we'll have to wait and watch as to how the companies come out and deliver this quarter. And what we feel is that the company, the stock price of the company has been very steady at around 210 levels, and has not been correcting along with the other banks which have corrected a lot. So possibly ahead of the results, we could see some, as the stock has been so steady, we could see some movement after the company's results are out. So we'll have to take a technical check on the same.
Let's now have a technical check on Union Bank. Union Bank is near its demand zone, as can be seen from the chart. One can see that it is holding its support levels in the past few sessions, and it should be a good buy around 210, 212 levels with a stop loss at 207 for a target of 220 and 224. The current market price is 218. Support 1 can be seen at 207, support 2 can be seen at 200, whereas resistance 1 can be seen at 220 and resistance 2 can be seen at 225. The long term support for the stock is at 200 and long term resistance can be seen at 233 for Union Bank. So it's a good buy near the support zone of 207. So 210, 212 could be a buying range with a stop loss at 207 for a target of 220 and 224.